This is the Guardians and Gladiators podcast, a Special Olympics-based show with your hosts, Lauzie and Coach.
And welcome to this week's episode in a brand new season of Guardians and Gladiators. My name is Lauzie, and with me is Coach. How you been, buddy?
Very good, man. It's been a minute. It's been a hot minute. How are you?
Good.
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 Good to be back in here.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
It is good.
What a year.
What a year.
What a year.
Yeah. When was our last episode there? When did we stop? Just before Christmas, right?
Before Christmas, we had the London Police Chief.
Right. Yeah, that was our last episode. December 7th. No?
Somewhere around there.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had the police chief to end us off.
That's right. That was a pretty good episode.
Yes.
He was a nice guy. Hope to see him again. We've been off for a while.
Yes.
The date of recording this episode is April 5th.
April 5th.
We would have started a little earlier, except the beginning of our year was a tad busy.
Really busy.
Really busy. What were we getting ready for?
We were training for the national games.
That's right. For what sport?
Floor hockey.
Exactly. So we went there in March.
Went there. Yep.
Well, we left in end of February.
End of February.
Yep.
February 26th.
February 26th. Yep.
Opening ceremonies was the 27th.
Mm-hmm. And then
Divisioning was on the 28th.
Mm-hmm.
And then competition started.
That's right. We had a couple games. Well, 3 games.
3 games.
And then a semifinal.
And gold medal game.
And then the gold medal game. So how did we end up doing?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, for those who don't know already, who may or may not be super involved with the Special Olympics that listen and or watch, how did we do?
We won gold.
We won gold.
Beat Alberta 4-1.
That's right. And that may not sound like, yeah, it's great, awesome, like amazing that we won gold, because there was obviously like, it was a long time in the making, right? Like,
yes.
How long have we, well, not we, but you.
That's 20 years.
Yeah. Like
20 years to have that chip on my shoulder.
And not just you, right? Like almost half the team.
Yeah.
Right?
Almost everybody.
Almost
on the
everybody.
Team. Yeah.
Has
we had that chip on our shoulder that just needed to get off, and we finally did it.
Finally did it. That is crazy. And I'm so honored and happy that I could have been part of that.
Yeah.
It was an amazing experience for sure.
Yes, it was.
And not in the fact, I mean, both in the fact that we won, but it was all of the adversity that we went through to get to that final game.
Yeah.
And even win, right? Like
we had bumps in the road.
Well,
a few.
Very, very large speed bumps.
Yep.
Potholes and
but you know what? We got over that.
We did.
We worked our butts off to get over those potholes and house-size speed bumps.
Yeah, because like the first biggest one, obviously, was Dylan. Poor guy. Twisted his ankle. Well, we were told that he twisted his ankle.
He was not going to even like really tell anybody. It seemed like he was just going to play.
Yeah, he was hoping that he could play. And I mean, from what it initially was, it looked like just a really bad sprain.
Yep.
But when we got there, it wasn't getting any better. And then we had, medical staff take a look at him, and it ended up being a lot worse than a twisted ankle. His
broken leg,
clear break.
Oh,
clear break.
And how could you still walk on that if that was?
Well, because you have 2 bones in your leg, right?
Yeah.
Like in the bottom part of your leg, you have your tibia and your fibia. So between that and all of the muscle in your leg, you can still kind of walk in it. So thankfully, it was the smaller bone, not the bigger one.
Yeah.
He ended up having some surgery when when
He
he
came back.
came back, and he's got some steel in his leg now. So hopefully he should be able to return by the next season.
No more airports for him because he would be beeping.
Yep, for a little while, anyways. So we had that injury, and then what was the next one? Oh yeah, our starter goaltender decided to get sick.
Scott Tennant was the next one. Concussion protocol.
Yes, he had concussion protocol, and so he had to be taken out of a game. And then I think it was that same game, or was it the game after?
Day after.
Our starter goalie
Got the sickness that was going around our
he had a
hotel.
gastrointestinal bug that was going around, and unfortunately he got dinged with it.
Johnny got a little bit of it.
And then our one of our fastest basically our highest scorer
Yep.
got the same sickness as well.
But
So-
he got over it faster than
He did, yes. But he came out earlier though. Like he had it beforehand.
Yeah.
Because he only played the first divisioning game.
Johnny.
Yeah.
Said he played in
I
the.
don't think he played in very many of the games.
He played in the first two games of the
divisioning.
divisioning.
Yeah, but he didn't play in any of the round robin games.
I thought he did.
No. Maybe one. I think he played one.
I thought he did. He played in the division games.
No, I think he played the first one, and that was it. Like
No.
yeah, he wasn't really playing. He wasn't having it.
So basically, yeah.
So we were down a whole bunch, and because of our starter goaltender going down,
Yep.
we had to have our emergency backup goalie come in,
Yep.
which was one of our forwards.
Yep. Wrong blocker. A hand. Wrong snake hand.
Yes, because Jesse's a right-handed catcher,
And he's a lefty.
and Zach is a lefty.
It's a weird situation there.
that no fault of Zach's at all.
Nope.
Because he came in halfway through the game, and it was just like that was the only game that we lost.
Yep. 5-2 that day.
Yeah, that was the only game that we lost out of 6 games up to that point.
Yep.
That was the first one that we lost, and we didn't really lose by that much, to be honest.
Just by 3.
Yeah, and it was a lot it was a lot closer than what the score sheet showed.
It was just a good game.
Yeah. And then so we had to have some special medical clearance so that we could play in the semifinal game.
Yep. They wanted us to forfeit. We were not there to give up that
No.
easy.
So we got some special clearance from medical staff and all of the games committee and everything that we could have Scotty come in.
Yep.
Be the 10th man on the floor for the puck drop, and then he would have to come out. So that was basically all he was in for.
That's it.
And then, so we were at the legal amount of players at puck drop.
Yep.
And then we could play the rest of the game shorthanded, which is what we ended up doing.
5 on one line, 4 on the next.
And that
Took a 3-0 lead in
Yeah.
took a 3-0 lead fast in that
Yeah.
game, and just hold them off.
Yeah.
It was like a game 7.
Mm-hmm.
We played
It pretty much was. I
a
mean,
game 7
that
pressure
was
game, and that was it.
that was the do or die game. Really, it was, because it was either we win and we go on, or we lose
And hopefully you get on the podium.
and hope to get on the podium.
Yep.
For the bronze game. So I know we were a little down and out after that last round robin game.
Yes.
Where Scotty went down. We were with that our game that we lost. We were down. I think we went into the change room. We got our pouts out, and I don't know what happened, but we reset. And
that night,
I don't know what you guys did, man. But
that night we just went out there and just played.
yeah,
We just played and look what happened.
Yeah. Yeah, it was something to behold, that's for sure. Everybody stepped up. Like,
Then
I think you guys realized what was on the line, and you stopped feeling sorry for yourself. I think everybody did,
just played.
and we just played our game, right?
I think we had a little talk before or after you guys came in. And we just said, guys, we're playing for the name on the back now, not the front now. We're playing for London. This is our London team. Let's play.
Yeah.
That's what we did.
Yeah.
Went out there.
Yeah. You guys, like I said, you guys really stepped it up, and that was the game.
That was our gold medal moment
that
right
was
there.
Definitely our gold medal moment
Right
for sure.
there.
The TSN turning point, whatever happened there, I don't know, but it went off the wall from there. And
It was, crazy.
Yeah. Like,
But even in the gold medal game against Alberta, we took a 3-0 fast.
oh yeah.
Right away. They got their one back.
Yeah.
And then, we just got that fourth one to finish it.
Yeah, it was either 2 goals really quick, and then we got another one, and then they got one, and then
that fourth one was
Jamie or was it Jamie or Kevin got that last goal, but either way, that was the clincher for sure.
And that buzzer went off, and that was it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was surreal. Absolutely.
Oh.
That was surreal, just watching everybody.
I know.
Like,
I watched I watched Rick Walker's video of the last 10 seconds like billion times right still.
yeah.
I see it I keep watching it.
Yeah.
It was like, wow, we did that.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like the video that I took there, putting it together. I had like 3 or 4 different angles that I was taking video from. Like, I had my camera, and then I took the streamed video.
Yep.
So I have that angle going at the same time. And then I think I took Rick's video as well. So like it was flipped in between the 3. So I'm like watching it from like all different angles and stuff. And I was like, my God, the whole year of the stuff that we've been working on, when I look back at like the stream video and I can see it from like top down, I see you guys do all of the things
you guys taught us
that you guys learned all year, like cycling the puck behind the net, passing it behind the net, doing the breakout passes, forechecking, putting pressure on the guys, like everything that we taught you in those last 2 games.
Did it all.
You guys just did it.
Yep.
And then that for myself and Brandon made us super proud that you guys were like finally catching on and doing stuff. It's like, wow, they were actually listening.
Yeah.
But it was cool to see that, right? Like, we played our game. Like, we weren't, half the time when we play, Peterborough, we always end up playing their game.
Yep.
Right.
Chase them all the time.
We're chasing them, they're making us do the mistakes. Like, we're not playing our game how we know how to play, right? Very defensive minded. We've got that breakout, so when we started seeing that, it was like, oh my God, we don't, it's like, just do the thing.
Then we did.
Right. And the results obviously spoke for themselves.
Yeah.
So we walked away with some nice shiny hardware. Well, you guys did.
But even when I came back, I didn't expect to have like half the radio stations calling.
Yeah. Well, walk me through that, because I came in there late, right? Like I came in when we came back from Calgary, back into London.
Yep.
Like, what was that? Like, you guys were one of the first ones through.
Oh yeah, we made
Right?
sure. We made sure.
So
Like there were some like the speed skaters like
yeah.
Jackson and
Mm,
them. They were out 1st,
mhm.
but they were like just yay
Yeah.
and whatever. Like, but then when us hockey guys came out, we were just just louder than everybody else in there.
Like you guys themselves, or like everybody in the
Like our like as we were walking through the tunnel, we
Yeah.
were getting louder because we saw everybody. Like half the city's like standing here, guys.
and then when
I
you
took a moment. I'm
Yeah.
like, this is unreal.
Yeah. So like, okay, so you walk through the doors and you see, hundreds of people with signs and
Oh yeah,
like
getting pictures
welcome
with a lot
home
of people that I don't even know, and
right,
like this is weird.
like what was that like having even just seeing like not just you but like seeing some of your other teammates? I don't know if you could see their expressions on their faces
Oh,
when
they had smiles on their smiles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we all had smiles.
like I wish I could have been in there. I mean, I was making sure Dylan was okay, but
You should just give them a look. Okay, let's go.
No. But I mean,
Walk it off until tomorrow. Come on. You can walk.
Yeah.
You can run a little.
Yeah.
It's fine. You can't do anything more to it than what it is.
but I mean, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, some of you guys have obviously experienced that before. Like,
No, I haven't.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm saying some of them
Like,
have experienced something like that. Like, obviously,
well, we kind of did in a few of the the provincial games, but it'd be like OPP
Mhm.
cars like
Mhm.
has their lights on
Yeah.
with balloons on their car, walking them back at the hotel or whatever. So
Yeah.
that was pretty cool that way. But
Yeah.
like having half the city of London now, that was crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
Yeah. Because really, I mean, as a team, you've never gotten that far before. Like, some of the individuals on the team have been to nationals before. They haven't won, right?
Yep.
But they've been to that level, but not as London,
No.
right? Obviously, again, there's been a few that have been to like World Games.
Yep.
But again, as individual athletes.
Yep.
Never as a team.
Nope.
Right? So this is the first time that everybody has been there as a team. We've trained as a team, played as a team.
First London team in floor hockey to make it
to the national games.
Yep.
Wow.
That was us.
Look at that. Wow. I mean, it's unreal, right? Like,
Yep, we came close.
Yeah.
It's always close all the time,
Yeah.
but just never
Never quite got there.
never could get through the provincials.
Yeah. And then,
It's always that last game.
yeah.
It's always that last game at the provincial games. If we would dominate the whole whatever,
Yeah.
then that last game that determines the gold medal at the provincials, it's always lose by 1, lost by 2, lost by 3. It's just that was
Yeah.
This time.
Yeah. And then 2 young guys come along and whip you guys into shape, right?
Yep.
So that's awesome.
Yeah, the 2 university kids.
Oh yeah, Tin and G, yeah, absolutely, yeah. That's right. Considering they weren't there last year when they qualified.
No. You said young. They're younger than us.
Yeah, that's true. I just meant 2 younger guys that were younger than all the previous coaches.
Oh, yeah. Well, Scott's about our age.
Yeah, that's true. Really, I was more like ragging on Rick. Sorry, Rick. Sorry, Rick.
Rick. Wayne. He was like old.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, no, that's fantastic. I'm like I said, I'm super proud of you guys, and
Oh yeah, it was.
just the way that you guys held yourselves. You were pretty accountable for everything that you guys did.
Yep.
you guys ended up just jiving as a team so well.
Yeah.
Even with the new guys that came in and helped us out. So
Yep. Michael, Steve,
Mikey, Steve,
and
Cody.
Cody. I
So,
like those guys.
Yeah. And then Zach and Chris obviously from St. Thomas, but they were more or less part of the team prior anyways. Like they were part of that qualifying team from last year.
Yep. Got us here.
So it's just unfortunate that some of the other players that did help and play as Blazers couldn't experience the trip. Michael and
Jonathan.
Little John and Ryan. But I mean, stuff happens, right? Like, they're still Blazers, and maybe next time. Tell your work to bugger off.
Yeah.
Come on, work. Jeez. I know work's usually important, but come on now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But some exciting news, at least on the hockey front or the sport front.
Yes.
I've been investing a little bit of time in advancing the sport in Canada, at least for Special Olympics anyways, because we're so behind.
Oh yes.
So
way behind.
But we want to take this opportunity to finally introduce it and get it going. So this coming week we are getting an intro to floorball.
Floorball.
Yes.
So is that floorball team that you said are coming then on the Monday?
Yep. So I've been in contact with Floorball Canada.
Yep.
And there's a national team that's they're home based out of Cambridge.
Yep.
So they're a U19 team. So they're going to come down and show all of the floor hockey teams floorball. So
nice.
From what I've been told, they'll have some equipment, which is pretty much just like sticks and balls and
just the sticks.
Yeah. Don't break them, please. But I think it'll be good, fun. It'll take a little bit of getting used to.
Yep.
We have to remember that we're not going to be perfect at it, right? Right away. The transition for most of the guys should be pretty easy because a lot of you guys play hockey.
Yep.
So in that regard, it's a little more similar than what we're playing right now. But yeah, I think it'll be fun.
Yes, it will be. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, because it'll also be really our only opportunity to get to the world stage.
Yep.
Because I know a lot of you guys. So yeah, as I was saying, it's going to be our best way, only way
get to the worlds.
To get to the worlds.
Yep.
I don't know if we'll have the opportunity to get to Turin. Because I think it's next year, right?
Yeah.
So I'll look into it. I'll see if there's any kind of qualifiers that are close, but I don't know if we'd be able to do it because there might not be enough teams. From what I was talking to with one of the other coaches, well, Bill.
Just Bill.
Yeah, just Bill. There has to be certain things. I don't know. Well, I'll look into it.
We'll just show up.
Even if it means, we have to go down to the States or something, we'll figure something out.
We'll just show up in Turin.
We'll get a bus. We're like, listen, we want Canadian representation. Hockey's a Canadian sport. Sure, floorball was invented in Sweden. But it was still based off a Canadian sport. So.
Let us be Team Canada's beta team.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe I'll pitch that to SOC.
Let us be their beta team to
Yeah,
go there.
we'll be your guinea pigs. Yeah. So it's definitely something that I think is needed.
Yep.
Because again, floorball has been around. It was introduced in 2013.
Yep.
And it's been part of the World Game since then.
Yep.
And yeah, so I don't know what, SOC's aversion of not introducing it earlier. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. But
We're slow on some sports.
yeah, I want to be. I'd like to be one of the pioneering teams to get ahead of the curve.
Yep.
Because, yeah, like the newsletter said, oh, we want to introduce floorball next year. It's like, well, that's too bad because I want to do it now.
We're doing it now.
I wanted to do it last year. Like, it could have been. I had discussions with SOO people about it last year. So maybe
some of those guys I watch on YouTube that just crazy.
Yeah. Some of them are really, really good.
Like picking up the puck.
Oh yeah.
The ball just.
Yeah. Yeah. Some of the sticks have some pretty gnarly curves on them.
What the heck?
Yeah. Like the one that I brought there on that last practice. Oh, were you there?
Yep.
You were there. Yeah.
Yep.
Mine doesn't have too much of a curve on it.
Took out Jason's head.
Yeah. That was my first time firing a ball there. I was like, wow, holy cow. Yeah, so mine doesn't have much of a curve on it, but I've seen some that have like some pretty gnarly curves.
Yeah.
But there are rules against, how much of a slant and curve are allowed on the sticks. So
Yep.
I think it'll be fun. It may end up being a slightly slower, which is probably a good thing. But I think there'll be more passing, more opportunities to shoot, and there won't be as many stoppages. And you play 2 or 3 12 or 15-minute periods, and it's like live changes. So there's no like 3-minute shifts.
Blow the whistle
and stop. Like it's just go.
Change on the fly.
Yeah. You have like a whole sub area, and then you can sub pretty much whenever you want. And
yeah, that's good.
So I've read through the Special Olympic rules, and a lot of it is very similar to floor hockey, but there are some subtle differences. But I think you guys will pick it up.
Yeah.
Super easy. I don't think there'll be much of a challenge for you guys anyways. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Yes.
Super excited, actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah. Yeah. When I told Brandon that I want to do it, he's like, yes.
Think if you tell anything to Brandon, he'd be like, I'm in.
Yeah. Yeah. No, he is more excited because now it's a lot closer to hockey, which I think is what both of us really were kind of expecting when we started coaching initially. Like I was like, oh, floor hockey, wicked. I'm thinking like ball hockey.
Yep.
Right. Or like the floor hockey with the small
puck,
felt puck.
Yep.
That's what I was thinking when I heard floor hockey, and then I was like, oh, it's ringette. Okay.
Weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can work with that. Just getting used to all like the weird little rules and stuff. That's always the tricky part coming into a new sport, is trying to figure out what you can and can't do and that. So
yeah,
I think we did a pretty good job of doing that.
You guys did great.
Yeah. So, but now with floorball, it should be a little nicer. I'm very excited. So excited.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Gonna be great.
Yeah. So hopefully it should give a little bit more longevity to some of the players, because I know floor hockey can be a little physically demanding.
Yep.
Especially for some of our smaller guys. Scotty and Richard, and those guys get just booted around a bunch. So hopefully that'll be a little nicer for them, and a lot less equipment that you guys have to wear. A stick and shoes, and from what I could even see, I don't even think there were shin pads.
No.
As a requirement. I mean, I would probably wear some soccer shin pads.
Like I watched some of like the Special Olympics North Carolina floorball tournament. Some of them had goggles.
Yeah.
Some of them didn't.
Yeah, you don't have to have them. Those goggles are probably prescription goggles.
Yeah.
Which have to be IFF approved, which most sport specs glasses are.
But yeah. It's like whatever.
So, I mean, you can if you want. If you don't, then don't wear the goggles. Yeah, you don't have to wear gloves. There's no elbow pads, none of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then it's just some slightly different goalie equipment. So
goalies are on their knees.
Goalies
no
are on their knees.
Sticks, nothing.
Nope. You can wear gloves if you want. You don't have to. The gloves that you have to wear
are like hockey gloves almost.
No, actually, they're closer to soccer goalie.
Soccer
gloves.
goalie, yeah.
Yeah. I think you can wear them generally at your practices and stuff. I'd have to get some clarification whether or not you can wear them in competition. But even if you do get, like, even the actual floorball goalie gloves are very close to soccer gloves.
Yeah.
So
it'll be interesting.
It's gonna be fun. I might even suit up for goalie.
Monday?
No, I've got goalies. I've got my soccer goalie stuff over there.
Let the U19 take shots on you.
Oh God, take one off the head and be like, I'm done.
That's it.
I'm done. No more. I don't want to do it anymore. You hurt me.
I didn't see that go in. I'm out of here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you saw how fast I shot those balls. Can you imagine how, like, national level?
No, thank you.
No way. That's going to be nuts.
Where's the ball? Why is it? Why are you not shooting it from the floor?
Yeah. So I'm pretty excited. I'm really excited. I hope it catches on. Obviously, so we have more competition.
Yes.
Going down the line. But I think everybody's ready for it, at least on our team.
Yep.
So, and it's not like I want to replace floor hockey. Like, it's a.
But if it comes to it, we kind of have to.
Yeah.
Everybody else keep up
for sure. Yeah.
Keep up with everybody else.
Yep.
We gotta.
Yeah, but I mean, if the people want to play it as a rec level, go for it.
Yeah.
As a competition level sport, it's done. Like, there's no point in pushing that. I mean, sure, if you want to stay and keep going to the nationals and not go any further, more power to you. I don't really care.
Yep. No,
But I don't want to do that.
I think our team it's time for us to move away from there and go forward.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
You know what we didn't do?
Dad joke.
I know. Here, you want to pass me that? We were just getting so excited and got into it, right?
Yeah.
Which one is it? It's the one below the red one. Oh, you gotta turn that up first. See if we did it right.
It's time for the dad joke of the
day.
Oh man, I missed that. I don't know. There is a fine line between a numerator and a denominator. Only a fraction of people will find this funny.
And there's your fraction.
But oh, which one is that? I think it's the green one right beside it. That'll do. Oh boy. Since we've been away for a while, why don't we do another one?
Yeah.
Let's do a couple. That one's dumb. Geology rocks. I got a new boomerang, but I can't seem to throw the old one away. Oh man. Oh, this one's This one's a good one. Probably heard it many, many times before. What do you call cheese that's not yours? Nacho cheese. Okay, well, one more.
One more.
One more. This for all the guys out there.
Okay.
I told my wife she should embrace her mistakes. She gave me a big hug.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh boy. I miss those.
Yes. Yes, I have too.
Oh man, that was good.
Oh.
So what's on the docket? Now that hockey season's over, you guys have had a huge media tour, it seems like.
Yeah, it was
Holy
crazy.
moly. I think you had a bunch of stuff. Jacob had some stuff. Scotty did some stuff.
Yeah.
Like, holy cow.
He was on the London night game.
Yes, that's right.
Scotty.
Yeah.
During one of the intermissions.
Yeah. That's crazy. We had some interviews on the news while we were at the airport. Zach was on there.
Yeah. Zach and me, well, it was not together, but I think it's was on the CBC radio.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's the one on CTV News there.
Yeah.
Where, you were on there. Zach was on there. I was on there with you goofballs behind me.
And then during the games, I had one with the Fanshawe radio. So that was pretty cool.
That's right. That's right. I did briefly listen to that. So
as I was in line at the Healthy Athletes.
Oh, is that where it was? That's right.
When he called.
That's right.
I was like, yeah, we could do this.
Yeah. No, it would have been like, it was like 6. It would have been like 6 o'clock there when he called you.
Yeah.
That's funny. So yeah, the media tour is done pretty much now. We can finally get back to.
You know what? I thought that last Sunday.
Yeah. But
I think I was in 4 or 5 different family pictures.
That's funny.
Yeah.
At your work.
At my work through the buffet, I was helping with the food running to replace the fresh stuff from the buffet and the old stuff. My boss was wondering why I was taking so long. And here we had a lineup of people for the buffet and a lineup of families to get pictures with me.
That's funny.
And my boss had to just kindly tell him he needs to go back to work. We will find time to, when it dies down and stuff, we will find time for the rest of whoever else wants whatever, right?
Was that Trevor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's funny. That's funny. That's awesome though.
Then we got back to the kitchen. He's like, explain. I thought this stuff was all over because it's been over a month now.
Apparently not. Haven't done anything. That's crazy. Oh, good for you.
All because of a post that my work did about us.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. So we've got 3 practices left.
Sure.
I think we've got 3 left.
Three
Yeah.
or 2.
This Monday, the 15th, and then the 22nd. So yeah, we've got the floorball coming.
Yep. Did you bring back that floor hockey team?
Yeah, I'm gonna call the it's Jamie's friend
from the library, the bookstore.
Yeah, the Western bookstore there. Yep. So I'm gonna call Jesse, and they just got picked. They're gonna play in, I think, the national games in, I think it's in Mount Tremblant in Quebec this year, but it's in June. So yeah, we'll see if they can come out either. Actually, I should do that this weekend. I'll talk to her, try to talk to her this weekend. Try to get them out either next week or the final week. We'll see what happens. And then, I guess we'll kind of go from there.
Yeah.
And then I got to work over the summer to get all of the floorball stuff. But, so what's you start baseball and golf
Baseball
soon,
in
right?
May. Golf in June.
Yeah. Nice.
It's a provincial qualifier year for both.
For both of them. Nice. That'll be fun.
Yeah, but then there's the jam. Baseball, there's no B teams in our area.
No, you'd have to play against the B teams from somewhere else.
So we would have to, so there would be probably, the qualifier would probably be here,
It's either going to be here or in Brantford.
and we wouldn't have any teams to play.
Well, if it's a qualifier, there'll be teams there. I can guarantee you there'll be teams there. If they know it's a qualifying year, they will go.
And then, but this happened to us in the floor hockey once, when there was Guelph went into the A, and then we had no B team in the district
Mhm.
anymore.
Mhm.
We had to play like a fun game against Newmarket. Just
To get something in.
that was it.
Yeah.
So then that's what we did. Had a fun 3-game
Yeah.
day against them, and then we qualified for the provincials, and we lost all of those games.
Huh?
So what we were thinking is probably we get to invite it to Ajax qualifier,
Mm.
play our one game,
Yeah. No, I think it'll be different.
and then win or lose, we're
Yeah.
in the qualifier.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how it
But
goes.
and then golf is 15, 20 people from
Ontario.
like
Or from the
The-
region. Yeah.
the-
Southwestern on
in-
region. Yeah.
whoever. That's it, right?
Yeah.
But if you get both, you have to pick one or the other.
Yes. That is what happened with some other athletes. Yeah. You have to pick one of the sports. So if you got picked for one, if you got picked for both, which one would you do? I mean,
Probably baseball.
yeah.
Because then London never got to the provincials
For baseball.
in
either.
baseball because Guelph was the always kicked our
that
butts.
bloody Guelph, eh?
kicks our asses
Yeah.
in baseball as well, right?
Yeah.
So
And that's too, like, there's a lot of crossover with the baseball guys too, right? A lot of them play golf, don't they?
well,
Or some of them do.
no, not a whole lot. It's
Not
like
anymore? Richard does.
it's like
Jamie does, doesn't he?
no,
No.
he don't like golf.
Uh,
But it's weird too because it's basically our floor hockey team
yeah.
minus 3 people.
Yeah.
And then same with
Couple different,
baseball.
Yeah.
Is be
Yeah. Those 3 that are not on the hockey or play the baseball.
yeah,
right?
and then it's like the 3 guys that are like Little John,
Yeah.
Dylan,
Yeah. I thought Dylan played golf.
baseball.
Oh, Dylan doesn't play baseball, right?
They're not on our baseball team.
Right,
So
right.
and then we have 2
Those guys play golf.
guys on our baseball team that don't play
Play hockey.
hockey. So
Right.
it's like
yeah, kind of evens out, right? Yeah.
so maybe we
We'll see.
get that big push, again. But
We'll see what happens.
then again, with golf, I want to get better with that and
Yep.
get
Yeah.
higher with that too.
Yeah.
So it's
Well, we'll get out a bunch of times this year too.
yeah.
And hopefully
Yeah.
we can get out before June.
VON's getting
They're
working on my
okay.
pass again.
So if they can get that soon, we can start going out.
Yep.
Which is nice because I want to try a new club that I bought.
Brandon wants to tag along
That's
some
fine.
nights.
Yeah, he can, for
Yeah,
sure.
so it'd be great.
Absolutely. Yeah, I went out and bought. Well, it's not. I went out and bought. I was at a thrift store.
So you did go out.
Yeah. I didn't intentionally go out to buy the club.
Oh, it was there?
No, it was there. And it was $5 and it was a hybrid 4. And I was like, well, you know what? It's $5. It's a hybrid iron that I've always wanted. I wish it was the 3, but a 4 will do. So I bought it. It was $5.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, it's nothing special. It's one of those like alien ones.
Oh yeah.
I mean, whatever.
Alien.
It's not like I'm a pro golfer or anything. So I was like, it's a pretty good length. I was like, well, that's a hybrid. It was left-handed. It was the only left-handed one there.
Whoa.
I know. So I had to grab it.
Yeah, $5. Take it.
I know. So that'll be in my club or in my bag this year.
Nice.
Yeah. It'll be good on some of those smaller holes there. Give it a go. Try it out. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked to get back out there.
Yeah.
So I think by the end of the summer there, we were doing pretty good.
Yep.
I feel we were doing pretty well.
Yeah.
And then Mikey was telling me to get this one kind of driver, but it's super expensive, but it'll help with my slice apparently.
Get this one. I got this one.
Yeah.
It's only $700, but you're good for it, right?
I don't know if it was 700, but it was definitely in the 3-digit range. Which is like, I mean, I like golf, but I don't know if I like golf that much. But it would help my slice, and then I wouldn't lose. Yeah, because it's supposed to basically, it does some trickery black magic stuff, and it fixes your slice
That's all
somehow.
that we need.
Yeah, I know. Whatever. If it fixes my slice and I don't lose $200 worth of golf balls by the end of the year, then
Our luck we'd be telling it doesn't work.
Yeah. We'll see what happens, but yeah. I'm excited to go out there and
that'd be our luck. Just telling that company this does not help. How did you tell people this helps?
yeah.
Come to our training facility. We want to see this.
Yeah.
You still slice.
Yeah. Maybe if I don't play for my slice and I use that club, it'll fix it out, because I think that's what it's supposed to do. Like, instead of how I normally play the slice and open myself up so it comes back on the fairway, but I don't know.
Golf is weird.
Yeah. I still only play once a week, so do I find that I need it? No, probably not. No, but
No.
Anything to make it a little bit more enjoyable. Maybe we'll see. Let's save my pennies, but no. But yeah, that's good. Hopefully, we can get some guests in here, and
Yeah.
I think we should be able to. I don't see why not.
Yep.
It's going to be a busy year, I think, regardless, because I know I have in a month and a half.
Well, yeah, the track and field starts.
Well, no, track and field starts April 29th. I still don't know if I'm going to coach that, but I think it's a provincial.
Everything's provincial qualifier this year for all the summer sports.
Maybe I have to do it.
Deal.
Well, I don't want to let. I've learned my sport. Like, I taught myself the sport in order to teach it. Like, I don't like coaching something that I don't know how to do myself.
Yeah.
So when I started track and field, I got stuck on the shot put, and I've never done shot put before.
Just throw the ball.
It's not, though. There's so much more to it than just throwing the ball. If you throw the ball, you're going to snap your elbow because you're throwing like a 10-pound.
No, like push.
Well, you're shooting it. But that's not throwing it, though.
Same thing.
No, it's not.
Just give it a push. Give it a push.
There's so much more to it than that. There's the like this lift and shoot, or there's the spin, or there's the
you have to spin
hop,
too.
no, you don't have to, but there's like 3 different ways that you can throw it.
Just walk up to the line, just hope you don't pass it, and just give it a push.
Well, sure, you can do that, but you're not going to get the furthest. You're not going to get the ball anywhere.
Could.
It'll be like, you'll get it to the end of the carpet throwing it like that. Like,
If I try to do a hop and shot put, it's gonna land on my foot.
If you hold it right. I do the spin. I can do the spin throw. Not well, but I can do it.
I wouldn't do it well. I get dizzy.
It's tricky. It's a complicated throw. There's a lot to it. But you can either do that or there's like this look. I don't know. I can't remember what the technique's called, but it's like a lift and push and I don't know. But I mean, I could throw it like almost 15 meters. Well, it's like 12 or 13 meters. You know, no, there's only a couple athletes that get pretty close to that have been doing it for a lot longer than I have. Judah's one of them.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah, he's very good.
It's too bad what happened with him.
Yeah, hopefully he's back. I think he's going to be back. I've seen him around, walking around. So I wouldn't doubt that he's coming back.
I think he's excited that when he was getting excited that he's gonna come back soon, right?
Yep. So, and then Cameron Banerjee, he's surprisingly very strong for the little guy. So, but no, like I said, if it's a provincial qualifier, then I want to make sure that
Hurdles.
some of them get there. No, there's no hurdles in track and field.
Hurdles.
No, there's
I did hurdles in public school.
Yeah, I mentioned. I remember you saying that. There's 50 meter, 100 meter, 400. I feel like 800 or 1500 runs, long jump, standing long jump for the ones that don't, like for the lower functioning athletes.
That'd be me.
Shut up. No, you would do the long jump.
I'd jump. I would run, just jump and land back on my feet. You have to push and jump. Oh yeah, I forgot.
There's the there's the javelin.
That'd be dangerous.
It's not though. It's not though. It's a big like Nerf dart.
just use a gun.
Yeah. No, it's like one of those big missiles. And what else is there? I think that's about it. Running, jumping, and throwing.
Do you have to do all of them?
No, you can pick certain ones that you do at the events. Like if you only want to do like the javelin and the shot put, then that's all you do. If you just want to do all the running ones, then that's all you do. Because not all of the athletes have like all the events that they do at the tournament thingies, competition day. So again, it's totally up to you, to the athlete, I think, with what they want to do. But
yeah, I won't be able to run anymore.
yeah, I'd do the 100-meter dash and I'd be done for the day.
Even the 50.
Yeah.
You ready for that? No.
Can't do it.
No.
Can't do it anymore.
Got water.
Yeah.
Oxygen.
Yeah.
All right. Let me try. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So.
You didn't even leave the. You only took one step though. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure what this is going to do here. Oh, it did actually stop.
Oh boy.
Oh, this particular camera doesn't have an unlimited record time like these two do.
Oh.
But like we're getting close to the end here.
Yeah.
So we've got lots of sports coming up.
Lots of sports.
Lots of competitions coming up.
A lot of busyness.
Because it's a qualifying year for pretty much
every
sport. We are the reigning champions. So you're obviously in your Team Ontario garb.
It's the only thing I've been wearing.
I know. I wear it a lot too. Yeah.
Even my shirts, like
yeah.
I will wear them.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, I'm out of shirts.
Yeah.
And Stacy be like, there's other shirts.
No.
I gotta do laundry.
Yeah. No. I'll wear my golf shirts to work. I wear my t-shirts all the time. I've even worn my my hoodless hoodie.
That was a pretty I like that shirt too.
Yeah. It's nice, right? Because it just has Ontario on it.
Yeah.
And that's it. Not that I don't like repping the Special O stuff. It's just nice just to have that on there. But
yeah, that's what I do. Like, oh, right.
Yeah.
My Ontario clothes are All right, now laundry day.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I'll wear them again.
Yeah. A lot of people love that jacket.
Oh, yeah.
I really like that one.
I like the winter coats.
Yeah, the winter coat's nice too. So I'll wear those quite often. I really like the long sleeve t-shirt
Yep.
because I wear it like this.
Right.
I'm not a huge long sleeve person. But sometimes I like the t-shirt because it's a t-shirt material, right?
Yeah.
And, sometimes I'll put the sleeves down for 10 minutes and then back up.
No. We're just going to roll
Yeah.
back up.
Yeah. I personally I prefer the color. I like the black with the red accent rather than that shirt that you have on, the red with the black accent. But I've worn that to volleyball a few times.
Oh, yeah. Yep. These are the only shirts I wear so far.
They're great. I love them.
Yeah.
So can't wait to get my Team Southwestern Ontario stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure it won't be as nice, but I'm happy for it.
So if
I'm excited for it.
what we usually got was a coat that's like a slushy fabric.
Yeah. So from what I understand, I'm getting, or everybody's getting, not just me, but we're getting a zip up vest that's similar to our winter coat,
Oh, yeah.
the puffy.
Yeah.
Color wise, I think it's black. I think, but it's a vest like that. We're getting like the long sleeve t-shirt, and then we're also getting. I think I'm getting a golf shirt. I think, and
Yeah.
then another shirt, kind of like the
But,
one that
like,
you have on.
Usually what we got was like a plastic
Yeah, like a
type or
windbreaker.
windbreaker with
yeah,
with like a t-shirt.
yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, no. They're going out a little bit more.
1 year though, 1 year, one provincial games. They didn't really give out stuff.
Mhm.
So the Torch Run London got us a matching sports.
Oh, nice.
Sports suit.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. Yeah. No, I think this year I think because what they saw that
What they did for
with
the
the
national
national teams, they were we got to get a little bit more, so and it's-
Windbreakers are totally 90s. So let's
Yeah.
get away from that
Yeah.
now.
So I mean I don't know what the other districts are gonna have, right? Like, this is for Team Southwestern Ontario, so
And one of the golf for provincial games I went to for golf, they gave us a bright orange.
oh, wow. Oh,
shirt.
that's the Rick wears that one all the
Yes,
time.
Yes.
He wears that.
That
one all
is the
time.
shirt they
Wow.
gave us one time
Wow, really?
for the provincial games.
Yowzers.
Yes.
Yowzers. Wow. Okay.
Yep. It was, yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Yep. And then it's like, oh, there's a guy from London. Oh, there's the other guy from London. Yeah.
That's awful.
There's that guy.
Oh,
There's
wow.
that guy.
I thought the
Oh,
green ones were bad, but holy moly.
Jeez. Oh, no, the green ones are nice.
Yeah, they're okay, I guess.
No, they're nice, but this orange one, huh?
Yeah, no. I don't know.
When we went to South Carolina, me and Kevin, Rick, and Harold for golf there. When we went to Disney, Rick's like, so your packing list, pack your green shirt. I give you a green shirt for the tournament. Bring your bright orange shirt that you got from last year's provincial. So when we go to Disney and we've lost,
we can find
if you guys like to wander off, if you didn't want to like go on a ride or something like everybody else says, you can just do a little walk. We will find you.
We could just look for the hazard color. Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, that's what. I'm like, all right.
That's awful. Oh man. All right. Well, that was a good welcome back.
Oh, before we get off,
Oh yes.
want to do a shout out to our guy from Calgary. His name's Justin Lee. He was
Oh,
our
yes.
volunteer guy from the hotel for the whole week.
Yes, he
Nice guy. Just want to give you a big shout out there, Justin.
That's right. Thanks, buddy. It was good talking to you. That was. I haven't tuned into your podcast, but Lauzie will definitely show me where it is, and I will tune in.
Yes.
But
Have no idea what they talk about, but I listened to a few.
yeah. Oh man, you got to turn that up.
All right.
And not that loud. Like 3/4. 3/4. Up, 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 up. There you go. So
Yeah.
it's been a while since I've said this. Are we all done?
All done.
Shut her down.
Shut her down. Until next week, folks, be kind, be safe. See you later.
Bye, everybody.
I guessed.
Oh, you got the right one.